How much can a top-rated Fiverr seller really make on Fiverr in 24 hours? That's exactly what we're going to find out today, as I've set myself a challenge to show you guys the next 24 hours of my life, how much I'm capable of making from Fiverr without changing too much. I'm not going to try hard. I'm just going to literally do as I would normally do any other day. And right now it is 10:35 on a Tuesday. And I picked Tuesday because normally I find Tuesdays to be the busiest. Generally in the week when it comes to Saturday and Sunday, it normally kind of calms down. I don't know if that's for you guys as well. If you're already Fiverr sellers, then let me know in the comments what your quietest days are. But I always find the weekend period normally is my quietest. And Tuesday, Wednesday, in the middle of the week is normally pretty good. So hopefully today will be pretty good, but we will see. This video could be a complete flop. And if it is, then I don't know whether it will go live or not. We will see. But to show you guys right now where we are. So this is my Fiverr profile. And at the moment we have 9 different gigs. And as you can see, I'm not going to hide any of the prices or anything like that. I want to show you guys everything. But we can see the basic package on my most expensive gig starts at $600. And then we have most of my other gigs ranging around the $80 to $90 mark, $145, $135. And they are actually a little bit more expensive now because I literally put up my prices 2 days ago. And whether or not this is going to have an impact on me, I don't know. We will see. Hopefully not. But I was just getting fed up of doing basic jobs for like $60, $70. Because as you can see, I create content. So if you haven't been on my channel before, I basically create video content for clients for their websites, social media and things like that. And doing these basic jobs for $60, even though they are very short, they could be like 15-second or 30-second video, the whole setup process, it's not worth it for $60. So this is my current Fiverr gig. And just to show you as well, maybe you're interested in the impressions I get and things like this. So let's go for the last 7 days. So right now we have the UGC gig, impressions, 4.3K views. I know you guys love impressions. To be completely honest, I never really look at my impressions. It doesn't bother me. The biggest thing that bothers me is whether or not I'm actually getting orders and people are contacting me. If I'm getting messages or if I'm not getting messages for a couple of days from new clients, then I think, okay, what's wrong and what can I improve? But generally, as long as I'm getting messages and orders are coming through, then I'm happy. So I never really look at impressions. One quick disclaimer, I am also currently promoting my gigs. So if we go growth and marketing, promoted gigs, you can see that I've had this running for literally ages as well. So right now, this month so far, I've spent $228 on promoted gigs on Fiverr, and I've made $1,195. Now, this isn't running across all of my gigs. It's only running across a certain few that I've chosen because some of my gigs are maybe a little bit old or need kind of renewing, and I just don't think it's worth it. But what I will always do, just a little pro tip, let's say, I will always run promoted gigs and then check, see how much my spend is, see how much I've made. And if it's not worth it, or for example, like the other day, I turned this one off yesterday. So this one right here I spent $40 and I'd made $0. At that stage, I just decided to turn it off because I didn't want to spend more money on it. Later on, I will turn it on again because I find like your gigs kind of go through cycles. Some gigs will start doing really well, then they will die down, then other gigs will start to take off. So it's literally all different. And as you can see, I set everything to auto. I've got my daily budget of $15. If we click here, Fiverr is recommending me a $24 a day budget, but I'm just not willing to really go that high. So it works for me at the moment. And just a quick look, a little sneak peek for you guys. Let's say the last 60 days, I've made $6,000 and spent $800. So promoted gigs does really work. So that's basically my Fiverr right now. I'm going to take you through the whole day, the whole next 24 hours until 10:35 tomorrow morning, and we're going to see how much I can make in the next 24 hours. So let's get it. Okay, so it's 11:43 and we've just got our first order. So it's for $150. Let me show you guys right here. Now this is a repeat client. I have worked with him multiple times and he's literally just come back after I delivered a piece of work to him like probably an hour ago. Generally the piece of work is pretty easy to do, but it's right here, $150, 3 days delivery. Generally we can get this order done in probably about 30 minutes. It shouldn't take too long. And this is what they're looking for. So the client is French, hence the French language. And I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely hate Figma. I cannot stand it. But basically, there's a few different scenarios. Generally, they're all the same. And this is the script right here. So automatically comment on LinkedIn posts with this groundbreaking new AI, the powering.io AI. Okay, so it's just a couple of small bits. There's about 6 or 7. Yeah, and that's it. So very short. I think the video should be no more than 30 seconds, to be honest. So $150 in the bag by 11:43. Not bad going. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, so right now it is 4:54 p.m. in the afternoon. So it's about 7 hours after we started this challenge, let's say. And it's already dark outside because we have a massive thunderstorm. The internet is gone. Everything's kind of been knocked out because of the thunderstorm. But the news that you want to hear is that I haven't had any more orders. And that's a bit of a bummer, to be honest. This is the annoying thing because, for example, yesterday I got a $600 order. A couple of days before that, I made about $1,500 in orders. And I knew this would happen. When I started filming this little challenge, I knew things would maybe go quiet and maybe I'd pick the wrong day, but there was no way of knowing until I started. So it's a little bit annoying. I've had a few messages from potential buyers and I've given a few quotes. Some people have said they would come back. Some people have said, no, it's too expensive. On some of them, I did go higher on my price because I wanted to show you guys actually just how much you could possibly squeeze out of the buyers. But yeah, they've come back and said, no, it's not my budget and stuff like this. So right now, 7 hours later, we are still currently on $150. Hopefully by tomorrow morning, we are somewhere further. And I'm really hoping that we get some orders tonight. I always find like during the night, I sometimes get orders, especially from the American market. So let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Okay, it's all over. The time now is 10:40 the next morning, and we've got another 3 minutes left of the competition. What's going to happen in the next 3 minutes? I don't think we're going to get any more orders, but you guys probably want to know what happened last night. So I'm going to put it up on screen. I did get one more order. It was for $95, so not as great as what I would have liked to have made, just to show you guys what is possible some days. But I knew this was going to happen. I knew that if I made this video, then it would be a case that I wouldn't make as much as I really wanted, just to show you what's possible. But if we have a look at this order right here, okay, $95. It's actually really small. It's going to take me 15 minutes to make. So here's the script right here. As you can see, it's like maybe 50 words. So very small. And all I've got to do is record this in a setup, no editing needed. They just want the raw footage. So generally this video content creation is very simple. That will take me about 15 minutes to record and then send to them. So it's $95. So in total, we have made $150 yesterday, $95 today. So that is $245 in 24 hours. Not fantastic. It's really not. On average, I would say on Fiverr, like average earnings, I probably get around $300 a day on average, I would say. You know, it varies so much. And this is the reality, you know, some days you will get nothing. There are probably maybe 1 or 2 times in the month where I go maybe 3 days without any orders. You know, it does happen. It really does happen. But that's the life of freelancing, unfortunately. Okay, guys, sorry, real quick. I just want to show you this. Okay, the time is now 6:16. I'm literally just about to head home. But I wanted to share this with you real quick. So since we last spoke this morning, I've actually had 3 new orders on Fiverr. And I just want to show how it's literally swings and roundabouts. Some days can be okay. Other days can be much better. So since we last spoke, I've had 3 orders, one for $180, one for $425, and another one for $380. So that's a grand total of $985. So if we plus that to the last 24 hours, and of course this 24 hours is not even over yet, but if we plus that to the last 24 hours, then what was it, 245. So far in approximately 36 hours, let's say, give or take, we've made $1,230 on Fiverr. So now that's not bad. All right, that's all I wanted to share. Video is now officially over.